get for you to go out. Yeah, can you hear me? Only in your city, but you cannot go out from your in your city, right? You cannot go out in your city. In your work is just, yeah. You don't know if the man is. Oh, I see. So you cannot send videos, any short clips. You cannot. Yeah. Right, I see that. I think these are precautions for this, like the breakout of yeah, because last year, no, it was last year when this COVID breakout, right? Like there were clips circulating showing some of the demeanors. The government. Hold on. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, they can cut you. They can actually they can trace that. They have the, how to say, you have the very so called the intel agent, IT department of you, the IT department in the cybercrime division. Yeah, how could you say that? Month ago. Your last lesson, like you had your like since like 2 weeks leave. Did- Yeah, I'm going to check on that. How? I just woke up. I late. I slept too late, and I woke up. I woke up 7:20. What? Oh, I've been doing that. I've been sharing a lot of memories in my WeChat, of course. I've been. Oh yeah, since you had your leave, like I have to do something. Mm. Uh-huh. I think it's June. What is that? out school, out school teaching. I knew that in one of my school, like they are controlling these foreign teachers. What do you mean by that? Your government control the promulgation of what? But that is not teaching mission. That is a mission, like it's a humanitarian mission. Something that I posted. I don't think I posted about teaching in my job. No, 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 I don't do that. What? Yeah, I know that in my school, that's why there are lots of teachers that were yeah, they were really dismissed from their job, and it's so sad. It's really saddening to hear that they are not hiring any foreign teachers anymore. Like before, we only have 300 plus or something, 300 plus. Now it's not, it's down to 150, seems like that. Yeah, so others like they do like direct online. Direct. Yeah, because there are some schools that they shut down. Online schools that shut down. Yeah. So some of these, like some of the students, like they communicate with their teachers, and then they do it directly because they cannot use the app, right? They cannot use the app. So what they do is they communicate through another app, like in QQ or WeChat, like me, like what we're doing, and some of my other students. Yeah, we do. Yeah, this is so-called one-on-one direct net. You don't go through another company. This is one-on-one private. Yeah. Yeah, this is very open. Unlike if you are in the company, like you don't have the freedom to do anything what you want, okay, because you are following the guides. And like here, you can do anything. You can let your students scribble, you can do anything, a lot of things that you can do with your student. You can go to another place and explore something aside from the topic that you're going to talk about. That's what I recommend to parents. Of course, those are kids, but for business like you, like we cannot do that, right? We can do, if you want to have the free talk like this, then we can do it. But for kids, like as I said, if there are, I made some lesson plans, right? But you have to integrate. You have to add up something that they can learn not only from home. You can also go out. As I said, you can also go out. But in this kind of online platform, wherein you have to only use you only have to use this laptop or desktop or internet, you cannot use data. It's really hard to bring them outside. You can only bring them, like you can take some pictures, you can take some clips, of course, but it's much better, as I said, it's much better when you are using direct online, right? One on one, because you can bring them to the seaside. You can see, you can share to your students, unlike in platform, we're in using this companies that using kinds of platforms that you cannot do that. You can only show what's available here in the web, of course. But if some of the students, they're very curious of your environment. That's why, example, the students want to see what your favorite food is, right? Sometimes you cannot do that. You are just telling, right? But it's much better when you're going to do it together, right? And you cannot even bring this laptop in the kitchen, in the Ethernet, to connect with your student. But what you have to do is you can just share your student the ingredients. You can show them the ingredients, but you cannot bring them to the kitchen. Unlike when we are using private one-on-one, I can bring them to the kitchen so that both of us, we can explore together. Do you get it? Yeah, that's the best thing when you are doing direct one-on-one. Which one? The Stockholm Training Institute to feel alone. Same as incorporate. Xi Jinping incorporated that thought on socialism with Chinese characteristics into teaching syllabus. So there's no English. Before, when I was there, I was teaching for 7 schools, right? So school you must have like for because I taught like for 1 year old to 3 years old. I taught for like 3 to 4 years old, 5 years old to 6, and 7 to 8 years old, and until 26 years old. And also I had my adult students also, of course, in my outside the school, in the learning centers. So if you said that there is no English classes now in China, this is totally like shutting down this English, no English subject in China. Of course. Why not? Why? Because it's only the way you can communicate with your business partners. That's why these businessmen come to our school. Why? So that they have to learn at least basic. Because yeah, it some of the businessmen that I knew though, they had how to say, they have translators, and they're paying for that, of course. So one of my student before shared to me that instead of paying for like, he's paying for, of course, double, because who would do that for him? And he's going to pay for her expenses anywhere he goes, right? He has to bring this translator for him. That's why he learned that learning by himself is much better than taking anywhere within the translator. See, translator, a person who can translate, like translate from English to Chinese. Yeah, of course, it's a business thing. It's a business thing that they can, and yeah, it's like if you all right, from Australia, all right, Australian businessman go there, right, in China, of course. And this translator is going to translate whatever this Australian is saying to the Chinese businessman, right? And vice versa. This translator is going to translate from Chinese to English so that this Australian is going to understand, right? Sorry? No, none at all. That's why he decided to learn English. He can only say, "How are you? Good morning. What's your name? Where are you going?" Yeah, yeah, very basic. Yeah, of course. Teaching expenses? What do you mean? Of course, it's getting expensive now because there's no English classes in your country right now. If you said that it's promulgated, like you cannot change that. It is from your government. Only this private, I don't know for private schools, but I've been teaching in private schools there in China. So they are teaching English, and that was from the government itself. Like you are only a lot, the students are only learning English for like 20 minutes. 20 for 1 to 5 years old, and for 6 and above, like they can have 20, 25, and 30 minutes, but mostly 25 because you have to transfer from one class to another, because before it's really like my schedule before, it's really very hectic, like only have 5 minutes to transfer to another class, like right now. No, 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 no. Still the same. I cannot like before when I was teaching for like 18 hours. I cannot not now. I love my schedule right now. If I'm going to choose for the hectic schedule, I don't know. I don't know when will that happen again. Sometimes they don't know. The only thing I could ask, if you knew, I want to take some. That's why I did not leave my other company yet. But if you can give it to some of your friends, then of course, why not? I want to take some other classes in the evening. I really don't want this kind of uh, teaching platform. Sorry to say, but it's the fact that you are not growing. You're not growing because it's how to say, you have to follow the guides, right? You have to follow the guides. We're here in my lesson plans, of course. It's very free. Mm-hmm. It's not useful. It's not useful. Uh-huh. But how can you do the final test without learning? Hmm? Hey, how are you? Hello, Jeffrey. Good morning. Ana Marie Soriano. Good morning, Lipad Aguila. Brother Jacob. Yeah, they're already awake. Good morning, MHD Adventure. Good morning. Yeah. Ba 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 ba. My God. Are you good? Mm-hmm. Higher score when taking the test. Yeah. But sad to say that you said, when was that? When was it incorporated? Like, there's no English. Wow. But I think that's still helpful anyway. Still helpful. And it's the parents' choice if they can. No wonder why, really. No wonder why this school, like the in my school, in my. Mm-hmm. 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 Exactly. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they send their kids abroad. That's why it's the parents' choice. It's the parents' choice. Mm-hmm. Oh my. Yeah. Of course, parents, it's their choice. What hidden place? What hidden place? I think it's a very competitive. What hidden place? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What? Now? How could that be possible? I don't know. That's why there are I told you. I told you a lot of teachers were dismissed. And I'm just so lucky I'm still there. That's so sad. So this is kind of brainwash. Brainwashing can only be effective for the poor? Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. If the teacher is caught tutoring after school, he will face severe punishment. Because yeah, I still remember there are lots of teachers doing that before. And after classes, they have the so-called curricular activities, wherein that's why they send the students to learning centers. And after my class as well, I do that. So now it's not allowed. Yeah, and also learning centers are being rated. I got like I had lots of rate a high rating I have lots of high rating before in our learning centers because our students like they passed and they got higher scores as well. And if the students like have high scores during the exams, like the learning centers are being rated. Do you agree? Oh, I don't know if you agree because you just learned. I don't know where you started learning English. You started English in Akasok, right? Yeah, but I started there 2016, 2015, 2016. Mm-hmm. Of course, this is some part of you learning. If you think it's a part of learning because you're not like before. I still remember you came from like zero beginner, which is really hard to decipher. It's hard to understand as well what you really want to say. But now I'm really glad that you learned by yourself. On So before when I was asking you to share it to your friend, that's still okay. But right now, you cannot tell to your friends or to your family friends or anybody that you are learning English. Why? Because they can post that I have a group. I have Chinese group wherein they wanted to learn English and I don't. Why you're afraid? Don't be. Oh man, you're controlled. You're being manipulated and you can do anything you want to. Even in learning. Hello, Brett. Rialinta Lusig. Hello, good morning, good morning. Sagittarius, 25 FC Hong Kong. Hello. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. My gosh. I still. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sad to hear that. Mm-hmm. So like right now, you are not pushing anymore. Are you going to end your contract or what? Because I still recall that you really wanted to learn English because you want to go to Canada, right? But for now, what's the plan? Still the same. Yeah, and my sister just received the confirmation, and she's going to go there as well by September, end of September. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you use from the agency you apply for you're breaking off. You're breaking off. I cannot hear you clearly. Hello? All right, there you go. The prospects are ruined. But you said you applied, so you are going there for a job in Canada, and that will be, of course, that will not happen. Hmm? Mm-hmm. I know. That's why before, like, I still I could remember that I suggested that you're going to take student visa, because if you're going to get for working visa, that wouldn't be possible. It will not be possible. Only because, yeah, there are some agencies that really, because yours is really in demand. And they told you you need to get your exam. I know. That's why then I don't know if I gave you already the list that you are going to secure, right? And if only the company can give you the work certificate, employment certificate, right? Because that is very needed. That is very needed. Like I said, if you're going to go to another place, you're going to have a vacation at least, then you can ask for that, and you can also request for the work permit, because they might be wondering why do you know this. No. Okay, I told you, all right. I told you before, when I was issued the free vacation, right? When I was the top tutor, right? So I was issued this free vacation, but I cannot travel. I cannot travel. So they need my certificate of employment. And you cannot come here, of course. You have to provide that you are capable of. So you are going to give them the itinerary. You give them the itinerary, your how many days you are going to have your vacation. You're going to pass those. So how would they know that you are really going to have a vacation? You cannot pass the borders, of course, without those. You need those. I think the plan before was you're going to Hong Kong, right? Hong Kong. I don't know if your company allows that, or you can go to another country in some part of Asia, Malaysia or Hong Kong. But you don't need to get that if you're going to Hong Kong. But if you're going to, what about, what is that? No, no. If you're going to, I told you, if you're going to show your itinerary, right? You're going to show your itinerary and then ask. I think I sent you the list already. I knew that your job is very in demand, so that they won't let you sleep like that. The traffic permit. Mm-hmm. You have your passport, itinerary, hotel, of course, hotel reservation and hotel reservation and plane ticket, right? And of course, unless they don't see it, you're not providing this, they're not going to believe that. Of course, they're thinking that you might apply in other companies. Okay? Sorry? Yeah, you need that because when you're going, but I don't know right now if they're going to allow that, especially if you are not, if for business purposes, I think. But if you're going for out for leisure, I don't know if you are allowed. Especially like right now, it's Delta variant. I'm not yet particular about it. Of course, we have different uh, protocols. So yeah, Hong Kong too. Yeah, good. All right. So we've been talking for like that's free talk already. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Why not give a try? This is really risky. The only possible thing there is to show them all these documents and to prove them that you are not going to sleep, because they might be thinking that if you were asking this, they might be thinking that you're going to apply to another company there in China. But if you're going to show them your hotel reservation, your plane tickets, of course. Mm. That's why I told you it's either Hong Kong or Malaysia. Yeah. Or Jakarta? That's Indonesia. Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur. Indonesia is Jakarta. Yeah, Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur. Yeah, democratic. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Kuala Lumpur. Yeah, Hong Kong. The shop. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, that's right. We've been talking for a long time already, and yeah, we've been talking for a long time, and you've been sharing about this going to other places. And one of your prospect, of course, your prospect is of course Philippines. So put this on the list. They might be wondering, why in Hong Kong? In Hong Kong, you don't need to get that employment certificate. But if you're going to come here in the Philippines, I think they might need that. You might need that rather. All right. So, some cities. Which cities? China? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And? Wow. Mm-hmm. It is, of course. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I agree. Mm-hmm. Because you said they're going to take that. The government's going to take that, right? Those are possible measures that you're expecting that will arise soon. Or it's been happening for the previous years. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's that for? When did you do that? Oh my gosh. I told you you can apply for those after taking the exam. And you can also pass the result of your exam afterwards. But I don't know when did you apply for that American bank. What is that? And overseas. What for? Uh-huh. You have, of course, to fund that. You have to fund. Have you asked the bank how to do that? What happened? Because when I was there, I was using the IBM bank. And I used this IBM bank. I transferred from my IBM to PayPal. And you applied in East West Bank. Because when you're going to apply for the bank, they're going to get your details, right? Like the mobile number. And my mobile number, of course, before is the Chinese number. So how is that? You've been working hard. I have been working hard. Mm-hmm. The policy is not hidden, but you can ask. You can ask in the bank how to do that. Because the attorney, the lawyer that my student from Beijing is, if she cannot use the PayPal, she can use. In Beijing it's different, and you are also in different, yeah, because that depends also in the bank that's available in your place, right? Or in she's at the epicenter, like Beijing. There are lots of bank that's available, and she can also use this Zoom transfer. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you only have, and it depends on the bank as well. It depends. But I knew that one of my niece, no, 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 three of them, they study there in Nanjing University, doctor of medicine. My cousin, three of them, actually, they went there, and she just graduated. So she's now in Ghana. The, of course, because they don't have any idea what you're talking about. And the only possibility is that you have to ask the bank, the available banks. I don't know what available banks that you have there in your place, right? But you can go to the center. You can go to Shanghai. Like you are only like 10 to 30. Oh, no. 30 minutes away, right? But if you're going to ride, how far are you? Because you're in Nanjing and I've been there. Maybe 25 minutes or 25 to 30 minutes away. Or it's still not allowed. Like I'm thinking it's like all possible, right? Hello, Jaja. Wendy of FCI. Hello, Edna Brando. LSAO. Good morning. Good morning. No, my cousins, they are young. No, they are young. They have special business company. Yeah, you can ask them how to connect with the PayPal because it's just hard for you. It's hard for you to if you especially when you're going to pay for it. When you're applying, you're processing your documents going to Canada, you need this. And the best thing that you can do is to ask the bank because they knew that even before, of course. Sometimes they are not, of course, they are curious. Why do you have to get this PayPal? They are going to ask you, what are you going to use this for? What is this for? All right, at our time, it's already 8:34. I knew like you have 2 hours before, but no, you only have 1 hour, right? And we had our free talk. And do you have any questions? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to send you again the link of your lessons, and you can open that. That's free. You can open those so that you can study them before the class. All right. All right. Thank you so much for your time, and enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah. I'm going to send that. Thank you. Have a great day. Hello, good morning, good morning! Kumain na ba kayo? Oh my God! I look awful! Grabe! I really look awful. Kumusta na? Umalis na silang lahat. Good morning, good morning! Ang hirap dahil patago siyang patago siyang ano yun? Nag-aaral ng English. Wala nang English subject ang China. Kaya nagtataka ako, 150 ang nalagas sa amin sa aking isang company. My God, no wonder. And ang mga estudyante namin ngayon is from Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore. Iilan lang ang galing China. So, it means to say, totoo pala. And sa kanya, tinatago pa niya. Dahil ang company nila, hindi pwede. Kaya lang siya, nag-aaral siya ng English dahil nga gusto niyang mangibang bansa. Ayaw na niya doon sa kanyang kumpanya. Ang hirap naman niya. Napatago ka pa talagang mag-klase. Sakit ng ulo. Wala. Gusto niya mag-free talk. Ilongga! Ooh, tequila shots, Alibart, Singapore. Kumusta ang Singapore Ilongga Explorer? Ang gaganda ng mga Ilongga, like Judy Tanaka. Ayun, sumisikat na si Judy Tanaka sa kanyang mga sa mga panggap. Ayan ang nakuha mo. My gosh. Oh my gosh. Ginamit ka tuloy ng mga panggap dyan na sumikat. Ano na? Wala na. Umalis na sila. Iniwan nila ako mag-isa. Bangkay na ang kape ko. Mag-transfer nga ako sa Mag-transfer muna ako sa... Mag-transfer ako dito sa... Prism. I don't want to be with you. Ang hirap kaya nito nung una. Kasi kailangan mong gumamit ng TeamViewer para i-connect siya through Zoom, Skype. Oh, nakarga mo, maidot Ang kami na alas asang. Good morning, good morning! Nawala na sila. Anong oras kayo natulog? Late din ba kang natulog na kagaya ko? Kagigising ko lang actually. Kailangan magtrabaho. I've been living with the shadow of the head. Mag-live mo na si Idol Cordillera. Thank you pala sa mga bumibisita kay Cordillera, no? Daily FFCI. Mag-ano na yan, after ng magpo-post na yan. You're back! Yeah, you're back! How are you doing, sir? How are you doing, sir? Nabuk. Tumatayo. Oh, shadows of my... Awesome. I'm good, thank you. Yeah, good to hear that. I'm still groggy. But I have to wake up because before his class starts from 6:30 to 8:30, but he only get in. So I have to wait for 7:30. But he already has his contract 6:30 to 8:30. But he only get in at 7:30. Sometimes 7:45. That's his choice. So I can sleep for 5:45, and I have to fix my other job. Puyat sila! Puyat! Sakit ng ulo ko. Yeah, my connection is really unstable. What's going on? Oh, I'm not using the internet. So how many hours do you get sleep for? Um, I think 4 to 5 hours. 4 to 5 hours. 4 to 5 hours. I sleep for 4 to 5 hours. Yeah. I just get lucky. I just get lucky when I sleep for like 6 to 7 hours. So what I do now is just, yeah. Yeah, when I had my previous in my previous job, like I work for like 18 hours. In my free time only is my free time 3 minutes. I'm just lucky also. Just fortunate if the student is absent or cancelled. Like right now, I'm going to work on for 9 o'clock to 10:30, and I already did this. I already did this work earlier, so that I'm just going to submit. But I need to get in the platform. Sometimes I sleep for like long hours, of course. Also have long hours of sleep. When the students like they early like my this morning, no, what this morning, like earlier I had like 7 to 8 hours of sleep because he was on leave for like 2 weeks, about 2 weeks I think, because he cannot go out from the company. They were stuck in the company, and because of the Delta variant, they are affected. They were affected rather, and they have unstable connection. He's using before, as I said, before he was using the computer. He was using the company's facilities to have his studies, but now he cannot because, as he said, that the government just announced that they are not. There's no English and there's no English examination. That's why. So he's learning English. Sneaky. Oh my god, he's just sneaking to learn English. My god, that's so bad, right? Why China? They're very controlling. They're in the Communist Party, so sometimes you're thinking like, what's going on? Why do they have to control someone's like you? You don't have freedom. That's why most of my students before, we want to get out from this country. Mostly, huh? We want to get out from this country. And they're tired of it. Wouldn't be. You want to have your freedom, but you can't do anything. Alright? I'm going to work here. And I have lots of tabs open. Look at that. I have a lot of tabs open here. That is live. Live. The laptop is live, and this desktop it's working here, and I'm going to work here. I can do multitasking. Okay. Okay, you have a good day at work. Thank you. You might be wondering why you're live and you're not there. Yeah, because I'm here working. You can't be all the time. Tell me if you cry. Yeah. Tell him. Who is this? Tell me if you try. Oh no. Only you have this. O siya muna. Mag-work muna ako ha. Ayo. So, kapi, kapi, kapi. Oh man. Work, work, work din pag may time. Yellow City. Yellow City. No breakfast? Ayo! I had breakfast. Breakfast this year. This is my breakfast. You know, poor me. This is my breakfast. Mm. Yeah. Let's have breakfast, guys. It's with me. You know the Sir Tony, right? Of course, you know. Spanish bread. And sausaw mo, isausaw mo. Isausaw mo. Mmm. Yes, of course. Your partner is a Filipina, so you know it. From where is your wife? Negros? I forgot. From where is your wife? I'm making my, after this, I'm going to make my syllabus. Mmm. Kain tayo. Thank you. Sometimes I eat only oatmeal and egg white. But now, I cannot bite. My lower gums painful. Eat healthy? Is this healthy? I think the one that's healthy is the oatmeal and egg white. Yeah, this one bread. Not really. From where is your partner here in the Philippines? Oh, you don't have one. Who was that? Sorry to ask you. I'm so sorry. I was thinking I was talking to someone who has a partner. Who has that partner? You don't have one. I thought you have one Filipino. Oh my god. PowerPoint. Da da da. PowerPoint. PowerPoint. I'm going to make my syllabus. Oh, you see my PowerPoint video presentation. Animations. Video. Wow. What about video? Transitions. Insert. Ah, this is already my 2 cup. So where is yours? Mine? Who? Who? Ah, the coffee like para kang pig. My partner. Oh, I don't have partner. Not anymore. I don't have partner. It's good to be single. It's good to be single. My partner? He's in jail. My ex, he's in jail. And the other one is also in prison, mentally. In prison. He's an animal. He's worse than animal. God. Maraming salamat sa iyo. I love it. Oh my god. I have here a coconut bun. Coconut bun. The one is Spanish bread. This one is coconut bun. Ay. Para akong busog na, hindi ko to kayang kainin. Kaya nga ako tumataba eh. Tumataba ako dahil I'm working, guys. But yeah, I'm trying to communicate with you as much as I can. Everybody needs inspiration. What type of work do I do? I'm freelancer. I do a lot of work online. I edit documents, how to do that, and I have virtual, and I also do documents editing, and then just send that to my, because he's what my class right now supposedly is online, but she chooses, she's a lawyer in Beijing, and she just sent me the documents and I edit the documents and then send it to her. I don't know what kind of work is that. She's working with me for 2 years now. So beautiful. Yeah. No, that's Chinese. 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 And we're not talking about law. It's all about like, it's not all about law. She's studying. Hi, Mary Angel Kicks of LM544. Mega love shout out. Good morning, good morning. Kain tayo, kumain na po kayo, Ma'am Mary. Kain tayo. Kumain na ka? Kain tayo. Mm. Kain na. Thanks, Tony. Have a good sleep. Have a good sleep. Kukuban? Minamadali ko lang kumain para mag-work na ako. Walang problema. Hunters! Hunters! Hindi ko na kaya. The other one is live and I'm here live. Right? Cordilleran Daily is live as well. Cordilleran Daily FLM is live. Is that possible? Ang kati ng ilong ko. What's going on when I say hey, yeah, yeah. TV Boostly. My two channels. My two channels are live. Oh my God! Wake up! Hindi ko na kaya. Hindi ko na kayang ako ay iwan mo. Hindi ko na kayang. Thank you sa mga nakatambay dyan. I'm going to work na, guys. I-transfer ko lang yung files para madali. Thank you.